I work as a service technician at Lillgrund. It's an offshore wind farm located between Malmö and Copenhagen.
I have very nice colleagues. I'm working on very challenging projects. Right now I'm in charge to work with the offshore transmission system for the biggest wind farm, 7.2 gigawatt. This is in the UK.
My daily job includes fault searching when a wind turbine has stopped for whatever reason.
My usual day, it can be at work, at Fredericia office, or it can be in London or Hamburg, or it can be at meetings with other suppliers. So none of the days are the same, usually.
Overalls and with an immersion suit on top of that, with a harness and a life jacket and safety helmets basically, and gloves, and a lot of weight.
We've brought you down today so that the office staff, various staff from around Europe, can get an idea of how the guys operate offshore, with all the safety tackle, with all the extra gear, all the extra PPE, and basically give you an opportunity to try and have a go on a controlled environment as opposed to going to the offshore.
Very excited to be here. We are almost completing the commissioning of the wind farm, and today I have my management team here, and we have done some safety trainings to get the better insight of how our people's working conditions are.
Basically we've had you going off what we call a constant rate descender, which is basically a free fall. Going up the ladders using the twin clip system and trying on some of the offshore equipment that we use.
When we transfer, especially in the winter time, when the water gets cold, we have to wear an immersion suit so that if we fall in the water, then we have a harness as well for when we're climbing, and also a life jacket, and then any other personal kit that we may have on. So we could have 15–20 kilos of equipment to climb with.
I work in the UK with onshore communications. I work a lot with the Pennacymoedd, which is our biggest onshore project, which is 76 turbines, and my job is really about working with the communities, working with the different stakeholders, and working with the project team to try and deliver a project that people can accept.
It's a fantastic job. It's different. Working offshore on wind turbines, it's not your everyday job. It's a job that not many people get to do. The most exciting part of my job is going offshore on the boat, especially when it gets a little bit rough and the weather's a little bit interesting and the boat's moving around a little bit. Yeah, it gets the blood flowing, which is quite nice.
The good thing about being in the wind business, I think, and especially in the offshore business, is that we are fairly new to this business, so many things we even have to invent from the start. So that makes it quite interesting, actually.
I'm taking care in my work package of the operation planning and maintenance planning for the future wind farm. This includes contracting of service works for all offshore installation like wind turbines, the substation, offshore accommodation platform and, for example, also foundations.
I'm very proud to have been associated both with Vattenfall and the Ormond wind farm. Ormond has 35 megawatt turbines, it's 5,000 horsepower each. And it's great here in early 2012 to see the 30 turbines installed and working and ready to help the UK economy with green electricity.
For me, Vattenfall is not a new company. I started working for Vattenfall 7 years ago within the business unit nuclear power in Germany. But due to the political change in Germany with nuclear power and the exit from nuclear power, I was looking for a new perspective in a growing business. And I found this within the business division Renewables. And I'm really happy to be part of a team that takes care of closing the gap of energy supply.
The best part of Vattenfall for me is the culture. Everybody is so friendly. Everybody's willing to help you out. You have an issue, you go to someone, they're more than willing to point you in the right direction if they can't help you themselves or help you themselves. And for me, I've not worked in a company like that before. They look after their employees, and to me that's very valuable.
I like the idea of making green electricity and have begun to try to see if I can minimize my own power consumption at home and see if I can be more green in my private life as well.
It's always the same, I think. It's the people you work with. I'm quite lucky, the team we have in the UK, we're all doing the job because we actually care about environmental issues, etc. And it's quite nice to work with people who want to achieve the same thing as you, which is great projects.
The best with Vattenfall is to be a part of a growing business division like Renewables, and it's really satisfying to be a part of that industry because wind is it's a renewable source and a sustainable source of energy, and it feels good to be a part of that industry.